can't just say that you want to walk away from the past. You have to let the old you die. You have to consciously close that cycle, close the victim story, the part of you that still wants to hold on to the self-loathing and the pain cycles that your ego still thinks is keeping you safe, but it's actually keeping you from growing, and it's actually hurting you. Or kind of like it keeps us from growing. I think that cycles from the past still resurface from time to time, but when we can stop seeing ourselves as a victim or a target or like that we're broken or like there's something wrong with us, when we can acknowledge that we were hurt, and that we deserved better, and that it is what it is, and everyone experiences some kind of extreme hardship on earth, some more than others, some in other lifetimes. It takes maybe the most strength and courage to pull yourself out of that space, but to realize that the victim story is a false story. You were never a victim, even in those circumstances. No one deserves to be treated that way. And yet we also have to acknowledge all of the times that we've tried to destroy others. So that we can speak about it in a way that there's not such an emotional charge, and we can acknowledge the wrongs that we've done as well and repent for those, because we can't keep giving half-truths or brushing things under the rug. If you want to walk the spiritual path, you have to both speak your truth and then work to embody it. So it's really like a purification. And that's where that whole like pure energy even comes from. I mean, I think that we come here with it, and I don't know about this whole like some have light, or you know, some have more light than others or whatever. But finding your place and accepting it, and if you do find yourself in some sort of place of isolation, or that you feel that you have a mission that is going to require you to be on your own, it's all the more reason, and likely the reason, that you have to pour love into yourself, and you have to get tight with God, because in your guides, because you're gonna need them. There have been many times, and this was part of my pain story, that I've had to let go of, and that I'm still working to let go of, or to open myself up again to a man being a protector for me, because there were so many times that didn't happen, and it was really, really painful for me. It was very, very hard. I don't want to even give examples, but there were many times I didn't feel protected. And I also have experienced how protective men can be, but those times were fewer. And also, ironically, I don't think that they were so much. There were some times, and there were a few instances in a relationship, but I went after men that had some kind of danger element to them. So, and they were good. They weren't bad guys anyway. The more that you can let go of your false beliefs and the stories that aren't serving you anymore, the more that you're going to feel safe in your own body, the more that you're going to feel safe with the divine, the more that you're going to feel safe on this earth. The more that you're going to see and know that you're already protected, and you don't need to have your guard up all the time. It's shifted for me of that. There's always going to be this need for discernment, but learning how to take care of your own needs and keep your vibration up, then it's like, that's really all you need to do. You don't have to, there's no need to be like hyper vigilant or in defense mode all the time. And then it's the trust thing as well, because once you feel trust within yourself, trust in the universe, then it's reflected in the people around you. Okay, I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to stop there. Death and rebirth is a part of this life. So don't be afraid of letting things go and letting go of the need to control. You're already safe. And self-love is a practice, but in some way or another, you've already been giving love to yourself in little ways. So give yourself acknowledgement and praise for that. And especially for doing little things like following your heart and any kind of personal development. Any of those things are ways that you are giving back to yourself and proving to your inner child that you haven't abandoned him or her.